everything is perfectly formatted.
What up, guys? Going to be doing a reaction video pretty soon here. I'm just trying to see if I can change this thumbnail. I don't think it's letting me. Oh, there we go. Yo, how do I... Yeah, let's see if I can change this thumbnail. I might have to change it after. I have to change it after. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody tuning in. We're going to be doing a reaction video. It's getting kind of crazy out there, guys. It's getting kind of crazy out there. I'm taking some heat. A lot of people are taking some heat. Yeah, it's a fight. A lot of carnivore, the carnivore community is starting to get a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic. But yeah, man, this is getting wild. I'm going to be doing a reaction video pretty soon here in just a couple minutes. Let's see. Yo, how's everybody doing today? All right, here we go. So, guys, it's getting pretty crazy. We got Carnivore Doctor. She just came out with a video basically calling out Dr. Chafee. It looks like Dr. Chafee has been, talking his shit, which he's known for. And things are just getting heated. Things are getting heated in this carnivore community right now. You know, everyone's picking sides. Everyone's got an opinion. But I want to just cut through all the noise and the talk and talk about what actually matters, helping people feel better, eat better, live better. And looks like a lot of drama is going on right now in this community, which honestly, I personally don't understand. It seems to me like with all the negative comments that I'm getting in my videos, it seems to me like a lot of people in this carnivore community just like won't accept the fact that there's people that are running into negative issues, like some pretty serious complications. And the thing is like nobody's hating on that. Like nobody's saying don't do carnivore. Like if the carnivore diet's working out for you, fine, continue on the path. But I think what it is like, we're making videos, like people who are having like negative symptoms long term are coming out with videos, including myself, just basically, if it's not helping people come out of it, it's people speaking out, about long-term carnivore and how that and their experience with how that has affected them, in a negative way. And for some strange reason, these people on the carnivore diet are like so, I don't even know how to explain it. Like they just like, yeah, I don't know. The biggest thing is like they just keep turning a blind eye to this and saying like, no, like carbs are bad. Like, no, carnivore's the way. And like, we're not saying it's not. What we're saying is, man, we're experiencing some pretty messed up shit, and we're speaking out against it. And we're here for the people who are also experiencing negative side effects. We're not saying don't do it. We're just saying like, whoa, wait a minute. This isn't like, I'm feeling some shit happening. And are you? And people are responding with, yeah, me too. And we're just kind of coming together and realizing like this might not be great long term. But if you're thriving on it, all power to you. But at least you have a community of people for when things start to go bad for you. And we're not, you know what I mean? Like it's getting kind of hectic out here. It's getting kind of crazy. But let's get into this. We got carnivore doctor speaking out against Dr. Chafee. Apparently Dr. Chafee is talking some shit. Lisa Weidman, she just quit the carnivore diet because she noticed some negative things happening with herself. Blood sugar issues and, weight gain issues and all kinds of stuff. So let's see what she has to say. All right, let's get the story here. I think the story is somebody, I guess, had mentioned that Dr. Lisa Weidman had quit the carnivore diet. And I guess Dr. Chafee was like kind of talking out against her and making up some stuff about why she quit. Honestly, I don't know the whole background story, but let's take a look into it. Let's take a dive into it right now.
Hi. I want to address something directly, clearly, and calmly, because a lot of people are talking about me right now without actually talking to me. There are videos being made about why I gained weight after so many years on strict carnivore, why my fasting glucose and my A1C started drifting upward into the pre-diabetic range. And honestly, a lot of what's being said is just not true. Dr. Chafee yesterday stated as fact that Dr. Wiedemann has in fact added dairy, artificial sweeteners, and alcohol to her diet now, and he blames my weight gain and metabolic issues on that. So number one, I did not follow.
Oh my God. You see that, guys? So Dr. Chafee is starting to blame, even though Lisa is coming out and saying that she hasn't consumed any artificial sweeteners or anything like that. Dr. Chafee is blaming artificial sweeteners on her weight gain. What a joke. What a freaking joke, dude. Man, I hate to bring up bodybuilders and stuff, okay? Let's not even say bodybuilders. I know there's so many people in this fitness realm that consume, like, do you realize that they consume things like diet soda and things like that just to curb their appetite? And these are some of the leanest individuals you will ever see on this planet. They are shredded, man. They are shredded. They're consuming protein powder, diet sodas, like all these artificial sweeteners to like help them curb their appetite. Am I saying it's a healthy thing to do? I'm not saying it's healthy, but what I'm saying is they're the most shredded people on this planet, and they're consuming artificial sweeteners. It has nothing to do with weight gain. Weight gain is a caloric issue, all right? And maybe a thyroid issue. But I'm saying if you're just going to blame the artificial sweeteners for her gaining weight, like, come on, dude. This guy This guy is so blind with this diet. It's insane. It's insane, dude. I cannot believe that he's oh my God. Wake up, Chafee.
Off carnivore by adding dairy. I've coached thousands of people, and we all know the first thing we tell people with weight gains or stalls is to remove all dairy. Do you really think while I'm struggling for the past 6 years that behind the scenes I'm stuffing down cheese and heavy whipping cream and wondering why I'm gaining weight? Do you think the first thing I eliminated may have obviously been dairy? And the irony is, Dr. Chafee, that I actually included dairy in my first 10 successful years of carnivore.
Wow.
Number 2, there was no adding artificial sweeteners and alcohol to my diet. Again, where do you think my stupidity level is that I would be struggling with my weight and drink wine every night? And I've not had.
Oh my God. What a joke. Dude, you see that? She was losing weight in the beginning of carnivore and she still had dairy in her diet. And he's blaming dairy for her weight gain towards the end of her diet. And he's also trying to blame artificial sweeteners, but you just heard it out of Lisa Weidman's mouth that she wasn't consuming any artificial sweeteners and she wasn't consuming any dairy. Like, this guy is just making up shit to like back up his stupid diet. Sorry, I'm not going to say, sorry, I'm going to refrain from saying stupid because there is some healing benefits to it. I'm thinking short term, but long term, look what's happening. These guys keep turning a blind eye to these long-term side effects. Like, there's so many people out there experiencing these side effects. Stop turning a blind eye. I'm about to get heated, dude. I'm going to about to get heated. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is when the carnivore diet first started, when the carnivore diet first started blowing up, right? What was the number one thing these guys were saying? Dude, do you guys remember this? What was the number one thing these guys were saying? They didn't have the studies to back it up, but they kept saying things like, well, there's thousands of us that are healing, so it's got to mean something. There's got to be something beneficial to it because a lot of us are healing. A lot of us are losing weight. Like, so there might not be studies to back it up, but you know, from personal experience, you can't just knock off what you're seeing, right? From thousands of people. Well, guess what? It's the same exact thing that's happening now. There's thousands of people who are experiencing negative side effects, and you guys keep turning a blind eye to it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Any artificial sweeteners in the 16 years of carnivore. So please stop saying that's why my body started to struggle. That's absolutely false. Please come tell me straight to my face that after 10 great successful years of eating strict carnivore, that I'm now doing it wrong the past 6 years and causing myself metabolic dysfunction and weight gain, as you're inferring from your comment.
Dude, how many people are experiencing this same thing right now? I know I am myself. I'm going to raise my hand right now. I know I am myself. Dude, Bro, when I first did carnivore, it was amazing. It was amazing. I can't even tell you the benefits I was getting from the carnivore diet in the beginning, okay? Then I hit a wall. You know, something, it just stopped working for me. It just stopped working for me. And the same story this is the same story that all these people that are jumping off shit are telling you. It's the same exact thing. It was great at first, and then it stopped working. All right? We can't, it's the same thing she's saying. She did it for 10 years before she started feeling some negative side effects. 10 freaking years. And then these people, these big carnivore influencers, God knows why they're doing this. I don't know why, man. I don't know if it's because this is where their income is coming from. So they're so scared to, like, you know, lose this big following because they're noticing that it's not working anymore. So that, I don't know what it is, guys. I can't tell you. I don't know if they're just scared of losing that community and their source of income, because they do have a lot of followers and stuff, but they're doing the same exact thing to her that they're doing to, like, a lot of these people that are jumping ship. And we're not saying don't do the carnivore diet. We're not saying that. What we are saying is we're experiencing some very negative side effects from doing it long term, and we're speaking out because there's a lot of us that are experiencing the same thing. So what is the issue? Why is it a problem that we're speaking out? Why? I don't understand. We got Devin in the chat right now. Carnivore is like an elimination diet in the beginning. Yeah, it is. It is, man. Anthony the liar. Yeah, I'm starting to think so. Artificial sweeteners don't cause weight gain. There was already research comparing it to water, and it's the same. Yeah, I saw that same research. I saw that same exact research. But like even the research, bro, like let's just stop the research for a second. This, the thing is like the carnivore, dude, the carnivore dieters, the carnivore influencers, for the longest time, they had no research to back things up. And they kept talking about how, well, we don't technically need research. We have like basically independent studies from ourselves, right? Like, why, how can you knock? Like, that was their number one claim, dude. I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember when I first started doing the carnivore diet, it was like fairly new. That was their argument. Well, we don't have the studies to back it up, but we have plenty of people we have plenty of success stories right now. Well, like, what about now? Now you have plenty of like negative, side effects happening with people, and people are speaking out, but for some reason that doesn't matter. Now you want to bring out studies. Well, technically, glycation this, glycation that. Are you kidding me? Like, now they want to turn a blind eye to people that are experiencing side effects from it, doing it long term. Why are they not paying attention to these people now? It's like they're in their own little echo chamber. It's wild. And unfortunately, Dr. Lisa Weidman is experiencing this. You know what? I'm kind of happy, low key, that she's experiencing the same kind of, hate from the carnivore community, because she's been doing it for 10 years. She's one of the biggest. She's in that group, guys. When it comes to like big carnivore influencers, she's in that group. And now she's experiencing the same kind of hate from the carnivore community just because she's deciding to switch things up and fix her own health because she's noticing some negative side effects. Guys, this person has been in there for 10 freaking years. This is a good example, guys. A huge carnivore influencer. Her freaking channel name is Carnivore Doctor. Her channel name is Carnivore Doctor, and she's jumping ship. She's real. She's open-minded now. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Something's not working here. Something ain't right. It's crazy, dude. And they're attacking her. They're attacking her, but they were once with her at once upon a time. Dude, I cannot believe this. This is wild.
Here's really what actually happened. And I'm saying this as someone who did strict, no compromise carnivore for 16 years. For the first 10 years, it worked beautiful.
Sorry, 16 years. Did you guys hear that? 16 years she was doing it. And like now she's switching up because she's noticing some negative side effects, and they're like attacking her. Dude, she tried it for 16 years. Don't even tell me that she did something wrong. Don't even tell me that, yeah, she's dumping oxalates. Dude, she was on it for 16 years. And you're going to blame, Chafee's going to blame artificial sweeteners for her weight gain? Bro, come on.
For me. My weight was stable. I felt fantastic. My labs were great. I've never once denied that carnivore can be incredibly therapeutic because I lived that. But in the last 6 years, following that exact same approach, same food, same rules, still strict, I started gaining weight. The scale was creeping up. My morning glucose was creeping up. My A1C was creeping up into pre-diabetic territory, and I was doing perfect carnivore.
Smokes.
That alone should.
Did you hear that? Pre-diabetic range. all these people talking about, yeah, curing my diabetes, blah, 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 blah. Guys, she was in pre-diabetic range and she was strict carnivore. Strict. Dude, I remember watching a video with Dr. Ted Naiman. I don't know if you guys heard of Dr. Ted Naiman, but he was basically explaining how the blood sugar rise, right? All these people on carnivore seem to think like, there's no blood sugar rise or whatever. But here's the thing. You still get the same rise. Like with that insulin spike, if you're having carbohydrates, it's a nice spike up and it's supposed to come right back down, right? Well, with carnivore, you still get that rise, but it's a slow one. And then it rises and rises and rises and rises, and then it hits this high, and then it comes down. You're still going to get the rise, but when you get that rise, it's going to be way up here in a few hours. So that's how it works. And that's probably what she was experiencing.
Make people pause. Because the story is not Lisa lost discipline. The story is something changed and I needed to figure it out. And here's the part some of you are really not going to like. What finally started moving me back in the right direction, down in weight and slowly down in glucose, was the opposite of what the hardcore carnivore police keep yelling. I very intentionally reintroduced some whole food carbohydrates, not junk.
Guys, we got one. We got one. Dude, the ship has sunk. The ship has sunk. I repeat, abort, abort, abort mission, abort mission, abort mission. Dude, we have a carnivore. Her name is Carnivore Doctor on her channel. 16 years. This has got to be the best video that has come out of all of the bunch. Out of all of them. Guys, we can't. The thing is now bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Here's the thing. You can ignore small YouTube channels like myself. Yeah, go right ahead. Like you can shit on me, you can talk crap, I'm getting all kinds of negative comments because I decided like, whoa, something ain't right here. And I jumped ship. And then I got people commenting on my videos right now that are experiencing negative side effects again. But here's somebody you can ignore. Here's somebody you can't ignore. Right here, live. Lisa Weidman, Carnivore Doctor. You can't ignore this one. Good luck, bro. Good luck ignoring this one. Good luck ignoring this one, guys. She's got thousands of carnivore subscribers. She's been on this for 16 years. She was attending carnivore freaking cult freaking retreats. There was like carnivore cult retreats, and she was part of it. Like carnivore freaking talk, whatever you want to call it, where they all get together in a freaking chapel and start preaching carnivore. Dude, she was part of that. She was part of that. You can't ignore this one, guys. Good luck ignoring this one. I'm proud of her, though. I'm proud of her. She's speaking out. I am so proud of this woman. You have no idea. Yo, Lisa Weidman. Lisa Weidman. She might end up being the leader of this whole movement. Her, and then we have, what's that guy's name, man? I can't think of him. Something Griggs Fitness. Zane Griggs Fitness. He's speaking out too. Here we go, guys. It's collapsing. It's collapsing. Here we go. This is getting good.
Not trigger foods, not sugar binges. I am a former severe binge eater, and I take that seriously. I reintroduced controlled strategic carbohydrates, and I simultaneously started lowering my dietary fat. Because at some point, you have to stop repeating dogma and actually look at what your body is doing.
Let's go.
This is not me quitting carnivore. This is me refusing to ignore real data from my own metabolism just to fit inside a narrative or stay loyal to a label. I want to say one more thing because this part honestly does really irritate me. If you're going to make a comment or a video using my name and my story, you should have the decency and respect to reach out to me first and ask me directly.
Wow.
None of the people pushing these narratives.
Yo, that was that was a shot at Chafee, bro. That was a shot at Dr. Chafee 100%. And yo, you know what's crazy is these guys were like together. Like these guys at the top of the carnivore pyramid, like they all hang out at these retreats and stuff. Like she was part of that. Chafee's there, Baker's there, everybody's there, you know, pushing this thing and probably talking business talk and stuff like that. Dude, she was part of that. And Chafee basically came out and like, I can't, dude, this is getting crazy, bro. Props to this woman though. Props for this woman. Like she honestly, if there's anybody out there who's going to speak out and like speak up against this like dogma and this shit that's going on right now, and it comes from the community, the carnivore community. Again, I want to be very careful here. Okay. She's saying it herself. We are not saying that the carnivore diet is like, we're not speaking out against the carnivore diet. We're not doing that. Like there are some healing benefits there. And I'm going to be honest, for myself, it's helped me heal my asthma. But you know what it was? It was an elimination diet. It helped me figure out foods that were triggering my asthma. Like I'll give you an example. I did not realize that I was allergic to onions. I was getting the same asthmatic reaction from onions when I ate onions. But I wouldn't have realized that if I didn't go on in this elimination diet, right? A lot of people are suffering from all kinds of different things. Like some people are getting psoriasis. Some people are getting all these kind of different reactions to these different types of foods. And that is what this elimination diet is great for. And so I'm not docking this diet. There's some good things, but long-term, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. In my opinion. And Lisa, I got to give it to her. She did it for 16 years. And the thing is if you're doing this diet to lose weight, I'm sorry, guys. It ain't it. This ain't it. If you're doing this diet as an elimination diet to like figure out some food sensitivities and what's causing you issues, fine. Great diet. Short term till you reset. Long term, if you're doing it for weight loss, get out of here. It ain't it, guys. It's not it. There's, you know, to demonize carbohydrates on a weight loss diet, you got to be freaking joking me, dude. There's the most shredded people on the planet eat carbohydrates. They do not, dude. Bro, Google it right now. YouTube it right now. The most shredded people on the planet do not get rid of carbohydrates completely. And you know what happens when they do that? I'm gonna point out competitive athletes and bodybuilders, okay? Do you know what happens when they completely eliminate carbohydrates? Yeah, they don't do it for long. You know why? Because they get dehydrated. Can you imagine being on a diet for 16 years like Lisa? On a dehydration type diet like Lisa for 16 years? These competitive athletes and bodybuilders stay on it for like a couple weeks. When they hit stage, they freaking get back there. They start chugging the water and rehydrating, putting the salt back in, putting the carbohydrates back in to replenish glycogen stores. They do not stay on it long term. They know the negative side effects that can happen long term, guys. You can mess some shit up with your heart and stuff. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. And these people wonder why they get heart palpitations. Dude, you're dehydrated. You're dehydrated. Like, wake up. I cannot believe that I even... bro, let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video.
And passing along the lies have spoken to me. Not one of you messaged me and said, hey, is this true? You just filled in your own version and hit send. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing the actual work, tracking macros, looking at protein, fat, and carbs, watching what happens to my body in real time.
Next Lotto Max draw, 10 million.
Sorry, guys. I don't have the freaking YouTube studio. But anyways, do you see that? She's realizing she's she's realizing that it's not the carbohydrates. It's calories, guys. It's calories. And you know what the carnivore community will tell you? Calories don't matter. Calories don't matter. Sicko's stupid. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter. It just so happens that anybody who, dude, I keep bringing up bodybuilders, and I hate bringing it up, but like, let's not even bring up bodybuilders. Let's just bring up like fitness, like people in the fitness community, including myself. Let me go bring hold on. Guys, here's a plaque from my bodybuilding days. Okay. I was a competitor. I am natural. Okay. Guys, if you're going to lose weight, if you're going to get down below, 5% body fat, which I had to do to get on stage, right? It's not the carbs. You know what I did? I tracked my calories, guys. I tracked my calories. Yes, it's true. You can't precisely get a 100% accurate measurement of your caloric intake. Yes, I understand that. But can you get pretty damn close? Yes, you can. You can get pretty damn close, guys. You can get pretty damn close. And you can also track your macronutrients because macros matter. When it comes to body composition, macros matter. Weight loss and fat loss are two different things. All right, you could lose weight, but where's that weight coming from? Muscle mass? So wake up, guys. Wake up. There's people out there that build muscle and lose body fat. That it's their job. It was my job when I was doing this. It was my job. I was a personal trainer, dude. It was my job. Dude. Come on, guys. Wake up. At least Lisa Weidman's waking up. Thank God for her. Seriously.
Saying they're dealing with the same thing as me and are also stalled or also gaining weight. Also seeing glucose go the wrong direction on Perfect Carnivore, being told.
You see what she said? There's many others like her out there that are experiencing the same thing as her. Guess what? I'm one of them. Guess who else? Lots of comments in my YouTube videos. They're experiencing too. I dare you, for any person out there that's gonna argue me and like, bro, I don't even know why. I want you to go to her video and I want you to look at her comment section. Okay, you're gonna see a long list of people who are experiencing some negative side effects from this diet. Okay, some pretty gnarly ones, guys. Pretty gnarly ones. So if you're gonna challenge these people that are, just go to her video and look at the comments. Okay? Open your damn eyes. We can't open them for you. You got to do it yourself. It just, you know what? You know what's going to help open your eyes? Go to her comment section and look at the people experiencing side effects, guys. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to Google it. You don't even have to go on Reddit. All you got to do is go on my videos, look at the comment section, go on Lisa Weidman's videos, look at the comment section. Dude, there's many of us. All right? Stop turning a blind eye to these people who are experiencing negative side effects. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm eating tons of carbs. And I'm telling you right now, it's life-changing. Like, my health, everything has improved. My hydration has improved. My sleep is improving. My workouts, I feel more pumped. I'm more hydrated. Dude, as far as my weight goes, hasn't changed. My body composition's changing in a good way. But Stop the bullshit. Please. Please.
It's their fault. So here's my bottom line. If carnivore is working for you, amazing. I will cheer that on all day long. But if you're gaining weight or you're creeping toward pre-diabetic numbers and you're being told just tighten up and carnivore harder and eat only fat and beef and salt, and if you've tried it all and you're still not losing, then you're told you're doing it wrong. Just like Dr. Chafee clearly scolded me.
Guys, sorry, I got to keep stopping this video because she's speaking nothing but facts. She's speaking nothing but the truth here, guys. I literally went to, what's her name? Steak and Butter Gal. One of her live videos. She has like this carnivore community. It's like a live carnivore community. There was so many comments. Like what they do is they send their messages, right? And they pop up and they try to answer them. What she does is she brings on two, like, I think they're two doctors of some sort. I don't know what they're doctors for, but she brings them on there to answer the questions. In low key, this is my opinion. This is my opinion, okay? I think she brings them on there because they're technically doctors. So they're allowed to give advice, okay? Like if she was to give that kind of, advice, maybe she could get in trouble. I don't know how it works, okay? But I think she brings them on there to kind of cover her ass, okay? That's just my opinion. I'm only making an opinion here, but that's my opinion. Anyways, they were getting comments like, yo, I'm struggling. I'm on a stall right now. I can't lose weight and this and that. Like there were many comments that were coming in about that. And you know what their response was? Eat more fat. Don't worry about the calories. Just eat more fat. You're healing. You're healing. You're healing, bro? Dude, you want to know how to lose weight? Dude, my number one thing would be like, well, do you know how many calories you're consuming? That's probably the best the best answer, but they're too scared to say that. They're probably overeating calories from what their goal is. Their goal is to lose weight. They got to be in a caloric deficit. See, I did the carnivore diet, and I did the carnivore diet without tracking, and I did the carnivore diet with tracking. Without tracking, I was gaining weight. With tracking, I lost 2 pounds a week, okay? Tracking works, guys, but they don't want to give that advice. The real healing comes from losing body fat, losing weight, not gaining weight. And I don't know where these guys get their like education when it comes to weight loss and stuff, but it come on. Like I could not believe her answer was basically carnivore diet harder, eat more fat, and don't focus on calories. Eat until you're stuffed. Come on, dude. You got to be kidding me.
Here in this comment for not doing carnivore correctly. It's because we're weak or we're lying. I'm here to tell you that is not the full story and is the reason why I wanted to tell the truth of what's been happening to me. You are not.
Listen, Dr. Weidman, thank you. And guess what? The truth will always prevail. Thank you. The truth will always win. When you stand for the truth, it will always win. And that's why you're seeing the ship sink. This is why you're seeing the ship sink. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we are early to the party. We are still early to the party. Thank God. Thank God some of us carnivore dieters out there are finally like speaking out and, and helping these people realize that no, the issue isn't you. The issue isn't you. There's nothing wrong with your body. The problem is you're going the wrong way, and we're here to help. Okay, that's all we're doing. We're not saying quit. If it's working for you, stay with it. But guess what? Our videos, our help, we're always going to be here for when things go wrong. Okay, so why all the hate? Why all the hate? You know what this reminds me of? It's like a double-edged sword, man. Like, RFK, right? he's trying to like implement all these different things in the health sector, right? He's trying to get rid of like the artificial dyes and the poisons and stuff like that. And you got this other side that's like trying to push him away from being able to do that. It doesn't this seem kind of like the same thing where like you got this diet and it's causing some like long-term it's causing some damage and some issues, and then you have this other side that's like ready to help and like and just speaking out about the issues that they had as well and like how they're fixing it, but like the carnivore dieters are like pushing back against them and they don't want them to do like, why? Are you scared of losing money? Are you scared of losing like your business failing? Like this ain't a diet anymore. This is business in my opinion. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just what it seems like to me. Like, why are you so scared about us speaking out? Why are you so scared about people like Dr. Weidman speaking out against the diet because she's experiencing some negative side effects, and so are hundreds of other people? There's probably people out there that already jumped ship. They just haven't spoken out. There's, people on this carnivore diet that, try to make it sound like this holy grail. Dude, they probably don't even follow it to a T. I'm somebody who's very strict. I come from a bodybuilding background. When I do something, I do it 100%. I don't cheat. Okay? So I know when something's wrong, guys, and something is wrong. Okay? These people on the diet, they're probably cheating. Dude, they're probably not as strict as they're, they seem online, okay? I'm telling you guys, I am very, very strict, and I tried everything. And if I'm going to start to experience side effects that I've never felt before I did the diet, I'm going the wrong way, okay? Like, it's a no-brainer. Sorry, let me check out the chat for a second here. We got Devin in the chat. What up, Devin? We got Julian. Yeah, I'm shocked she did it for 16 years too. They said you can get intercellular or liquids around your muscle cells that make it so insulin can't get into the cell that the fat is around, so it's harder to lower. Yeah, especially when you got more excess body fat. Yes. You talking about fat cells? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know. They're just bro, they're blind, bro. They're blind. They're not open.
Broken. You might just need a different macro strategy than the one that worked 5 years ago.
Yeah.
This is metabolic reality. It's not betrayal. And if that upsets people who make content for a living, that's fine. My job is not to keep.
Thank you. See, she said it. They're making content for a living, guys. They're making so much money. I'm trying to tell you guys, they're making so much money. And here's the thing. The only person Chafee and Baker might be, in my opinion, this is just from what I see, okay? They're doing it. I think they're really doing the diet, okay? I really do. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's all about money, because maybe they really truly believe this is it. Like, maybe they really truly do in their heart, and they're really just trying to help people. But I'm telling you guys, here's the thing. There's too many of us that are experiencing some negative shit long term, and you cannot ignore it. Stop ignoring it.
Someone else's narrative comfortable. My job is to get people healthy. And I have to say, I fully intend on removing myself from this ongoing back and forth. I don't know if we want to call it a turf war. I thought this was going to be an open conversation and that people would actually really, truly take an interest in what's occurred, what my reality has been. But like,
dude, I when I tell you guys, I am so happy about this video. Like I'm just so grateful for this doctor coming out and like speaking the truth here, because she's saying everything that I want to say, and like she's saying it so well. And that's the thing. Like I'm debating on stopping too, but there's just at this point, like, I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like still speaking out. Like I kind of still feel like there's a job to be done here. Like there's a movement that's about to take place. And I really hope that she doesn't jump ship, because she's talking about how she wants to like move on from this and just like stop the back and forth. But I'm going to be honest here, guys. I think she should stick it out. Like I really think she should be part of this movement here, because this is really scary. Like the fact that like, dude, this is no joke, man. Like you could like we're ruining people's health. Like, yeah, it's great short term, but long term, guys, like there's some issues. So I think it's important for us, the people that experience issues long term, I think it's important for us to like stay together and be able to speak out, because and possibly save people from experiencing what we experience. So I don't know if I hope she stays with this, and I hope she leads this movement, because it's important. Like these side effects that happen, guys, they ain't no joke. They are not, some of these people just getting into the carnivore diet, like they've only been on it for like 10 months. Like I remember a comment like down below, I feel amazing. It's been 10 months. Yeah. Try 2 years. Try 5 years. Weidman's been on for 16 years. The last 6 years were terrible for her, she said. From, I think, what I remember, not terrible, but she started noticing like some negative things happening, and she was trying to fix it. But guys, we all felt great in the beginning. We all felt great in the beginning, but we're here to tell. We are the thing is, you need to look at people like us as the future you. Okay, we are the future of the diet. Okay, this is what happens long term. If you guys want studies about long-term carnivore, we're it. Look at us. This is what we're experiencing. Okay? So if you're just starting, or you're only 10 months in, a few months in, and you want to know what it's like long-term, take a look. We're here for you. But if you want to keep ignoring us and ignoring the like what's actually happening, so be my guest. Experience it yourself. It's up to you.
Like I said, not a single person has reached out. And all I can say is that I feel fabulous. I feel like my little pivot here has just done me a world of good.
Dude, she's literally speaking facts, guys. I feel the same thing. It was a little bit rough at first because my body wasn't used to it. And there's still some like working out to be done. But I'm telling you guys, I feel way better. Way better. I feel free. Honestly, I feel free. But like she is speaking facts, guys. She is speaking nothing but truth. I'm telling you right now.
And just like when I first found Carnivore, I wanted to shout it from the rooftops. And that's how I feel now. I'm not here to deter anybody off of your carnivore path. And that's the one thing that really made me sit back for a moment before I talked at all about any of this, is because I did not want to put out more conflicting information than that's already out there. It's already so hard trying to sort through.
Guys, this video is gold. I'm telling you right now, this video is gold. In this video, mark my words, is going to be like, this is going to lead the movement. Like I have a feeling that this video is going to do really well. and it's going to be like the leader of the movement, man, because not enough people are speaking out. Not enough people are speaking out. And I'm telling you right now, this lady took all the words that I want to say like out of my mouth and just like spoke them in a way better way than I would have been able to say it. But she is speaking facts. Props to Dr. Weidman. I cannot thank her enough.
Everything that is in front of us. And now to add one more.
I gotta buy the studio, bro. Or I think it's YouTube Studio, right?
To do, but I felt it was important, and I'm so glad I did, because like I said, I have really truly connected with so many amazing people who have reached out thanking me for being open and honest and genuine. And
What'd I tell you guys? I'm telling you right now, Dr. Weidman, she's the beacon, man. She's going to be a beacon. She's going to be the leader. We need her in this. We really do. We need her in this. I know she's a little bit upset because people are calling her out in the carnivore community and like just attacking her. So she's feeling a little bit like, I want to just leave this and let it go and like not fight back anymore or anything. She's not even fighting. The thing is she's not even fighting. All she's doing is bringing awareness and letting people know the negative side effects that she was experiencing, and just helping others realize that there are people like, because there are people like her right now that are experiencing the same thing. And what she's doing is honestly, it feels better to know that someone like her is also experiencing the same thing, because it's bringing some sort of comfort, to let people know, like, it's okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm experiencing the same thing. And we need her to be a beacon for these people. And I just hope that she sticks with it, because we really need people like her. She's got the following. She's been at the top of the pyramid when it comes to the carnivore diet influencers. She needs to stay here. Like, she's got something here, and I hope she stays with it. I'm not talking about, going on full attack mode. I'm just talking like she needs to be doing the work, man. She needs to be speaking the truth. I see Zane Griggs Fitness is doing it, but like there needs to be a community there for people that are coming off of this diet, because we need help. We need help. People don't know how to get off of it. When they get off of it, they eat some carbohydrates. They're experiencing all these other effects because they haven't had carbs in so long. But we need people like Lisa. We need people like Zane. We need people that are, adding carbohydrates back in to kind of lead us back to the middle, because we did some damage long term. Okay? We can't let these people just leave, man. We need these people. We need leaders like her. And I hope she stays with it. I hope she keeps speaking out.
I only wish that I didn't feel the negativity that I feel right now in this community. We're all here for helping each other.
Amen.
We all are trying to achieve optimal health.
Amen.
We all are trying to figure out what actually is the proper human diet.
Guys, if you don't think this lady is speaking the truth, I don't know what to tell you. Listen to her. She's not bullshitting us, guys. She's not selling us on any diet. She's not selling us on anything. These guys are trying to sell you on shit. Dude, she's telling you guys the truth. Look what she's guys. She has such a big following in this carnivore community, okay? She's making money. She's probably making money off her videos. She's taking the ultimate sacrifice in letting you guys know, like, no, something's not right here. She's trying to speak the truth, and she's just getting attacked for it. What would you rather do if you're making tons of money off this diet, and you're running it like a business, like some of these other guys are, like, and this is like a good stream of income? Are you gonna jump ship? Are you gonna? It's like, dude, it's like she's speaking the truth and she's just getting hit, man. They're attacking her for speaking the damn truth. How many times do we see this in history? And now it's happening in a damn diet. Come on.
Diet. And
she's not lying.
Maybe the proper diet at one point in your journey is a different diet than at another point. And if you get to the point where you're at that crossroad and you need to pivot, you need to have resources, you need to have information. I hope I can be an inspiring story. So no matter where you're at on
Lisa, I'm going to tell you right now, you are an inspiring story. And a lot of us are speaking out. But I hope she sees this. I doubt she will. I'm a small YouTube channel. But I just hope she stays with it. We need her. We need people like her. We need people like her. There's also another ex-carnivore. What's her name? Lily Kane or something like that. I used to watch her videos. I wish she would come back out and start speaking out. Like, I wish she would. Now that we have Lisa speaking out, at least you got a fellow carnivore influencer, like who was like at the top of the freaking game. At least you got a fellow member. I wish Lily and her would team up.
Your journey to optimal health. Just know that there is information out there. There are people out here who truly do care and truly do want to help. And if you'd like more information.
There you guys go, right there. There you guys go. Let me see if I can back this up. Yo, she even, look at that. She started a group called Yo, she started a group called Stop the Stall Group. Yo, she started a group called Stop the Stall Group. That's savage. I doubt she even thought of it in that kind of way, but dude, I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. That is awesome. I wish Cole Robinson would come out with Stall City Group. Yo, Stop the Stall Group. That's hilarious. That is awesome. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And if you'd like more information and guidance and support, I would be so happy to have you reach out to me. And I will leave a link below of where you can join together with a whole group of us who are on this path and trying to figure out what is the best way to move forward. And
there you guys go. Right there. There you guys go. There's many of them, man. All you negative talkers out there, there's many of them. Look, she's got a damn group, and there's a bunch of them in there. So if you guys are out there and you're coming off the carnivore diet and you're lost, you don't know where to go after, right there, hit her up. She's got a group going on right now. But I'm telling you guys right now, videos are going to start coming out. People are going to start jumping ship. The tide has turned. The tide has turned, people. And if you just started and you want to know what the future is, what the future holds for you, we're it. We're the future. You're looking at it.
Not be dogmatic. I am just going to put out here that unless there are further outright blatant lies that are specifically connected to my name, I will not be responding or replying to any back and forth about.
Stop talking in circles like this.
Oh my God.
I want to move forward in such a positive way. I want to feel that there is a place for you to connect if you're having similar issues. So I will leave a link. There's a whole group of us gathering together for support and information, and I will do everything that I can to help get you on the way, get you on the path. All right, so
Wow.
I said a lot here, probably more than I actually intended to or wanted to. I'm going to lay this to rest unless there is any further outright blatant lies connected directly to my name. I want to move in a positive direction. I feel so much joy and I feel so good. And I feel even better knowing that I've connected with so many of you who can relate to where I'm at.
See?
And I cannot wait to join together in with you and help you. So I'm going to leave the link if you want to come into a group where we are focusing on health, focusing on happiness. And I hope to see you there.
Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. What a real one. What a real one. That was the best quitting carnivore diet video I've ever seen on the freaking on the whole space of YouTube. Dude, I'm telling you guys, she spoke nothing but the truth. And you can hear the passion, and you can hear how much this lady cares about people. Notice how whenever you have a question in the carnivore community and you go to Steak and Butter Gal's comments or whatever, or you go send her a comment, it's like you just get left. You don't get an answer. Like I can't tell you guys how many times like I come across these videos and people will have these problems and their answer is always, well, didn't happen to me. Okay, that's it. Dude, I'm telling you guys, this lady, I cannot thank her enough. She made it look like she did it like right off the top. It doesn't look like any YouTube video script that you guys are seeing out there amongst the carnivore community. This was not scripted. Like this was raw. Like this was nothing but the truth from this lady. Yeah, big props to her. And the fact that she's starting a community with a bunch of people, like a bunch of people who are experiencing negative symptoms as well, just like herself. She's formed a group. There's other people out there like you guys who are experiencing this. So don't be scared. Don't buy into this crap. These people attacking you from the community. Like, no. There's other people just like yourself, including myself. We're here. And she's got a whole community to help you out. So, man, that video was amazing. That video was that was so amazing. Props to her. I hope she sticks it out. And I know there's some other people out there too. I think there was like a Sarah lady who had quit a long time ago and she started something, but dude, they're doing God's work, man. They're doing God's work. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's reaction video. I'll tell you what, there's going to be many more reaction videos because this ain't going to stop. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning, guys. A lot of people are experiencing the same thing. And mine was definitely dehydration. I mean, I don't even know why I even thought anything different. Even with my bodybuilding background, the fact that I knew that, like, I just, every time I would go low carb, zero carb, like for too long, I always ended up with like, it was always hell coming out of it too. After my bodybuilding shows, it was always hell coming out of it. I experienced the same thing. Every time I would like up my like I'd come out of a deficit and I'd start upping my calories, I'd start eating more carbohydrates. There was always this initial response where like it just didn't feel good. I was crashing throughout the day. Until my body got used to having the carbs again. It was the same thing. The only difference now is I stayed on a zero carb diet for so freaking long. Dude. Oh man. I can't believe I thought anything different. It's an elimination diet. That's all it is. That's all it is. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had some fun. That was a great video. And like I said, I'm sure I'll be doing more. This is just the beginning. But until next time, guys, I'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. And have a good rest of your night. Peace out.